Hi, my name's Gerry. I'm a twin troller boat owner. What happens when you break your propeller? When it just doesn't work right anymore? When there's something wrong with it? What do? Well, do you try to fix it yourself? Do you take it someplace to get it fixed? Or do you just throw the whole thing out and buy a new one? Well, it's happened already. So follow me and see what we did. In the description below this video, there are links to most of the items used in many of my videos. They are there so you can locate them in case you are interested. Not long ago, I was contacted by John from Missouri, another twin troller owner, and he had a problem with one of his propellers, and this is what the conversation was about. Gerry, I am sharing 2 video clips and 2 pictures. Hopefully you can open the file. Please let me know what you think is going on with my port side motor. Maybe I just need to tighten the plastic blade to the trolling motor housing. John.
Stop. Press it the other direction.
The other video is of my starboard side motor.
Okay. Press it the other direction. Okay.
Gerry replies, check to see if the prop is loose. Spin the prop by hand. Is there a place it seems to bind up as it spins? Remove the prop. Does it make the same noise? If not, there must be a problem with the prop, or the shaft of the motor the prop sits on may be damaged or bent. There is a possibility the motor bearings or internals of the motor are going bad and the motor needs to be replaced. Here are some observations. If you look at the video of your trolling motor that makes the noise, you have some substantial dings and bruises on that prop. At some point you must have had something hard get inside the well where the motor is located, and those items really got into the prop. I often run my Honda through some bad places with heavy, thick, vine-like tough weeds, and that prop does not look nearly as bad as your trolling motor prop. You may have something stuck under the prop or damaged that prop more than I can see. I would remove the prop and run the motor and inspect the prop for damage. John then comments on how he sometimes fishes in a narrow, shallow river. The twin troller does great on those areas, but when you engage the motors, even gently engaging the motors, the same thing happens. That's where the prop damage came from. I avoid doing that nowadays, but sometimes I have to assist the paddle pushing, and that awful crunching, grinding sound occurs. In my pictures, you can see the damage. My port side propeller fell apart. There's some kind of cover that came unglued on the inside that faces the motor side. It seems to have sheared off and was spinning independent of the propeller. Frank quoted $50 for propeller replacements. Right now, I have the weed guards off and water is dripping out. I'm happy for this mild winter we're having, or else none of this maintenance would be happening. Gerry replies, when I bought my reverse pitch prop, it was around that price, so $50 is in the ballpark. That is good news because it means that there is nothing wrong with your motor. And wow, that prop really fell apart. Both props are chewed up on the blades, and that one prop has lots of fishing line on it. The fact that water is dripping from the holes where the screws are for the grates is very telling. That means those screws for the grates go all the way into the hollow portion of the hull. In my video, another owner said he felt the leaking in his twin troller was likely from those screws because they had no sealant on them. Make sure you put some sealant on them when you reinstall the grates, so hopefully this does not happen again. John replied, for the prop, Frank said to call and ask for the sales extension. Well, my wife and I scoured the web trying to find the exact prop for less than $50. Nothing found. Well, we did come across some used props on eBay, but they seemed a little shady to me. So I ordered a new prop from Freedom Electric Marine, but I also decided to repair the broken one by using JB Weld glue. I'll let you know how that works. I received my order placement email, and it was a generic email, very much like when you order the actual boat. If I didn't scroll down to see my actual propeller purchase, I would have thought I ordered another twin troller. Anyhow, since the video link was provided with my prop order, I decided to watch the Frank Jones video titled Watch This First, introducing the twin troller. The first thing I noticed was the bow stop he has. If you recall, I did some maintenance in my bow stop along with some placement adjustment. I really like his bow stop setup. I guess what I'm saying is that the twin troller community can come together, but not one twin troller will look alike when parked side by side. It's like each twin troller has a personality. Like mine, for example, my props are chewed up from the river rocks. Gerry then writes a follow-up question. John, when you replaced the prop with the new one, did that completely fix the problem? And John wrote, yes, it did fix the bad sound. As you can conclude, the prop was only partially broken. That cover was the problem and was spinning against the motor. Also, I installed the original prop after gluing that cover with JB Weld. I'll save the purchased prop as the spare. So don't throw out your propeller. Sometimes they can be fixed, just like John did. Thanks for watching. Bye now. So don't forget to subscribe, or give me a thumbs up. Click on the bell, share with your friends, or leave comments and questions below.